on the subject of winning, we wanted to go through the tiers. So we're going to put all 32 teams into tiers. We split them up into 3 different categories, starting first with strong contender, then into dark horses, and then happy to be here is our 3rd tier of the World Cup. So I guess I'll leave the floor open to you guys. Who do you guys think are the strong contenders at this moment?
I saw it earlier. I'm taking US as a dark horse. I already saw where they were playing.
Okay, all right, dark horse. Fair enough.
But I'm not giving anybody a chance to mess with just happy to be here.
You're claiming it. You're claiming it. All right. Okay, so strong contenders, guys. I think, for me personally, I think you got to start with Argentina.
Yeah.
Purely on the basis of not only how good they've been, but in terms of their draw. But who else? Do you guys have Spain? Yeah, go on.
For France.
France, of course.
France there.
France, of course.
France are in there as well.
Yeah.
I would think Spain and England, I would think, would be in the strong contenders. Correct?
Well, you see, I'm starting to look at those guys as dark horses now because there's flaws in both of their both the teams. I genuinely think just purely off performances that we've seen to date.
Yeah.
It can only be those 2 that are strong contenders. Everybody else is kind of given
Everybody's building into that rhythm. We've only seen the first stage game.
Can we
now
put Spain?
We're going to see the real.
I love what they've done back there.
Yeah, I like that.
I like
second row. Second row.
Yeah, I like
yeah. I was going to suggest.
Okay.
I was going to suggest putting them like in here, in the space in between. But second row is good too.
There you go.
How about Brazil? Brazil, do you think is a strong contender?
For me, no. They're dark horses. They're dark horses. They haven't shown me a game yet where I'm like, okay, that's what we've got to get excited about.
If that's the case, we need to put England and Spain in dark horses.
That's what I was just saying.
Yeah,
exactly
I look at history and the players they have.
Rafinha being injured as well was a big loss.
No, I know, but you still look at a team like that and the trajectory they have. When we say strong contenders, that at any moment these guys could click in and they're going to be a contender. But all right, we'll go with dark horse. So we're going to have a lot of dark horses, by the way.
Exactly.
Portugal is strong contender too much for them from what we've seen so far?
Absolutely.
Okay, dark horse then?
Dark horse, yeah.
Dark horse.
Second tier of dark horse.
Yeah. Germany?
Happy to be here. No, okay.
I was at Ecuador, Germany at the weekend.
Yeah.
They're happy to be here.
Yeah.
That's not a very good German team, but dark horse.
Yeah. The Netherlands? Down here, the Netherlands?
Dark horse. Very much so. I think they've stumbled onto something.
Then just let's start getting the Australians happy to be here.
I guess. Okay, Australia.
You turn it to Mike Grella now. Just get
Cabo Verde.
I think it's going to be full.
Okay,
of course. So we might as well have a little bit of fun. Who we don't think.
Ghana on the top left. I think we can call them happy to be here.
Yeah.
I would suggest.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Colombia. I have them as a dark horse. No. How could you? How could you, Troy?
Exactly. Straight to dark horse.
Yeah. No. Colombia's a dark horse for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. Am I crazy for suggesting they're a strong contender, Colombia?
No, they're strong contender.
Strong contender. Is that too much? Are we getting a little delusional?
I had them as my dark horse.
Dark horse is fine.
I had them as my dark
strong
horse.
Contender.
But I had them as my dark horse.
At the moment, they're the weakest in the dark horse. At the moment.
Algeria.
I don't know. We watched the game last night between Colombia and Portugal. Colombia was a better team. Okay.
They both had their chances. It could. I'm a Colombia guy, but they both. It was pretty fair.
Okay, so I think Egypt and Algeria, without wishing to be too harsh, are probably happy to be here.
Yeah.
Switzerland, I think it's an interesting one. I wouldn't necessarily suggest them in a higher tier, except for the fact that their draw is reasonably kind, both in terms of their
in between dark horse.
Yeah, but you know what? I think they've been poor. I think we've every game we've worked of theirs, I've always wanted more. They've left me going, were they good or were the other team bad? Or are they lucky or was it the sending up? Yeah, so for me, they're happy to be here.
Okay, so we'll go Switzerland and happy to be here.
Morocco's the one that's got me interested.
Yeah, Morocco's fascinating one down here. Yeah.
I don't think they're a strong contender. Before the World Cup, I thought strong contender.
Yeah.
Now watching them play, I would say dark horse.
Okay, Croatia right here. Is dark horse too much for them, or have you not seen enough, Troy?
I'm going to go happy to be here. And it sounds crazy because they are fantastic.
It's Croatia, I got you.
You know, historically,
They play Portugal next, which is a tough game.
They just don't have the legs and the energy to. Again, they're not Dad's Army by any stretch, but I'm just going off what I've seen so far.
Yeah, let's go.
Austria, probably happy to be here.
Austria's happy to be here.
They've been good though. But
they have been good.
How about Norway? We got Norway as a strong contender, or do we have them in that in between again? Because
So if you look at their
rested their
path,
players.
they play Ivory Coast next, which I think is a very tough game, and then the winner of Brazil-Japan.
But the beauty is, listen, I look at this
Yeah.
block right there. At any time, they could win a game and they could be into the final. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're putting them in a category where they're dark horses. But let's be honest, Spain kicks in, we know what they can do.
Yep.
England decided to play just a lot faster. They could be a contender because they've got the horses. They've got a machine out there when they get going.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's why I said for me, Spain and England should be pushed up because they will be contenders.
Right, I'll help out, speed up a little bit. Canada, happy to be here. I know, oh my God, one of the host nations.
Okay.
They never won a game.
No.
They never even won a point before they got to this point. So everything else...
Winning a knockout game would be
everything else is
extraordinary
just a bonus.
Yeah.
So,
Sweden?
not disrespectful.
South Africa, happy to be here.
Happy to be here.
Keep going, roll of green.
Where we're at now.
Mexico, go with Mexico. I'm curious.
I think Mexico are a dark horse. I really do.
They play at home.
I'm going to put them
Play
at
at
dark
home.
horse just
Okay.
because of the Azteca and
Yeah.
all of the stuff that goes with that. Norway, dark horse. Sweden, happy to be here.
Yeah.
They'll be gone next week. Don't worry about them. That'll be quick. But who else we got?
Ecuador, bottom right over there.
They got Mexico.
They
got Mexico, and they're good.
I could really split the two, but I really enjoyed watching Ecuador.
I have them as a dark horse because they don't give up a lot of goals.
And you were impressed before the show, Troy. They've lost 2 of their last 23 games.
Unbelievable.
They're going to be a tough out.
Yeah,
a tough out.
Listen, they draw a lot, but also that just shows they're going to keep the game nice and tight.
Yep.
But what they showed at the weekend against Germany is when push comes to shove, they can dig in and fight, but also they got goals in the team.
They've got some.
So we've got 7 teams left. DR Congo probably happy to be here, I would suggest.
Well, we're playing England, so I'm hoping they're happy to be here.
Put them in strong contender, really build them up. Belgium. Probably dark horse.
Happy to be here.
Oh, you think so?
But Belgium have been terrible.
All right.
They've been by the way,
All right.
they've been terrible for like the last 4 World Cups. Right?
Yes, they have.
Yeah, that's
they have.
true.
So we
close to being
have
the next
Senegal.
All right.
Senegal down there.
Dark horse.
Okay.
There we go.
Ivory Coast, dark horse.
So if you have Senegal above Belgium, then they play each other. So Senegal could beat Belgium. Okay, we'll get to brackets later. We'll get to brackets later. Japan's definitely a dark horse.
Japan. The only reason I'm going to put happy to be here is I don't think they got enough goals in the team.
Against Brazil.
Yeah, they play really well.
4 key injuries, they didn't make it. I got
Exactly.
you. I got you.
Yeah.
And then Paraguay and Bosnia are probably both happy to be here.
Both happy to be here. Bosnia have done unbelievable. Paraguay have been very disappointing for me, but that's how I've got it.
Yeah.
I agree. You can probably put Spain and England just a tier above. Like
the in-between.
But I'm more than happy with it like that.
In the purgatory. So we're basically saying that France and Argentina are in a tier of their own at the moment.
That's the
and
final.
that they
That's
will
your final.
Right, exactly. They
That's your
are on
final.
opposite sides of the bracket and are probably the favorites right now to meet in the final.
Yeah.
All right.
And then
Is anyone unhappy with this?
I would have moved Spain and England up a little bit only because I think they're different. They've got players that can make a difference in Yamal, and you're looking at that. I just think that they have that little bit. I love it. That's fine. I'll take it.
they follow the instructions. They have moved Spain and England up a little bit.
I take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, so there you go. I mean, it is sort of a fascinating thing, and the World Cup is a tournament of chalk.
Yeah.
There are only 8 teams that have ever won it, and if you were to make a bet, it would probably be a team who has already won it to win it again. Can you see a scenario in which we are surprised by the winner of this World Cup? Can you actually see one of these dark horses going and doing it?
I think you can. You can make a lot of arguments for all of. I think the interesting one for me are the Dutch at the moment. They're very interesting. I think, again, sometimes things happen, and it's very sad what's happened to Cody Gakpo and his family. But I think also as players, you galvanise and you get around that, and do you know what I mean? And it brings a special meaning as to why you're doing this. And I think they've stumbled onto something with Brobby being through the middle as well, having a proper number 9 that not only links to play, but works that back line on his own, allows the wide players to score. And now, dare I say, they're starting to look like they can actually control a game. Wait, first couple of games were very basketball, you attack, we attack. So they're a dark horse. A couple of the African teams as well, which I know we're going to get into a little bit later on, but these two have been very impressive. I think Senegal are the most. I personally thought they won AFCON. Again, all of that's above my pay grade. They're the best team for me. Front three are fantastic. Ismail Assar, Jackson and Amane. Pace, power, also a bit of guile. And you know the one thing they can do as well? They can sit
I
in.
saw them play live twice,
Yeah.
and they still haven't convinced me. Ivory Coast has.
You saw about the French game, right?
Yeah.
If Ismail Assar scores that just before half-time, you know the game changes.
Would have, should have.
I know, yeah. But
I'm
at the
saying,
same
they're
argument
not
you're
finishing,
making for
that's
these
the
two.
problem.
These two could
But
potentially get better.
you're waiting for an injury. You're waiting for Yamal to kick in. You know, that's what the excitement is. That's why I say I see Ivory Coast scares me a little bit more.
I agree. I think these two are good. Some have been disappointed.
Yeah.
Colombia.
Morocco,
But
we don't bring up Morocco. And last time,
Yeah.
finalists, and we keep kind of writing them off. That worries me because between the Netherlands and I don't know. I just get a funny feeling I have a funny feeling that we could see a new champion. It could be from Africa.
Okay, so
World Cup.
if I were to make you guys pick right now, France, Argentina, or the field, meaning the two of them to win it or the other 30 teams to win it, which would you choose?
I'll take the two.
Yeah, I'll take the two. I just saw France playing. It's just a machine, man.
Yeah.
One guy out.
And they haven't even really elevated
Yeah.
that next level yet.
It doesn't
either.
even feel like they've started. It feels like they're warming up.
And they have the same situation with the coach. The mother died. They're rallying against.
Yes.
So,
It feels a little bit like, you know, when PSG do it in the Champions League.
Yeah.
You're watching, you're waiting, and you get to the knockout phase, you're like, oh, here they come.
Yep.
So that's how it feels to me.